I don't know what witchcraft you just spewed, but yes.
Anyway, hello YouTube. All right, this is the alternative indie rock, definitive alternate. Wow, my fucking mouth just went places.
Try that one more time.
Okay, take two. This is the definitive alternative indie rock, indie rank tier list. Why do I keep saying? Because indie rock sounds like it should be alternative indie rock tier list. Okay, anyway, fine.
There you go. It took
Indie
you long
alternative
enough.
rank rock, rank alternative indie list.
Shut the fuck up. All right,
Quote unquote
it's like,
radio.
I'm not doing a third take. Two takes here.
You must be terrible at tongue twisters.
No, I'm good with my tongue, just not at tongue twisters.
Not from what I've heard.
Ooh.
Ooh, somebody's quiet and salty.
Me? No, I was literally opening a Red Bull.
What?
With
I wasn't
your
even
tongue?
listening.
No, I was just reaching over for it. And then I was looking at like the first couple things. It's like, okay, first one up on the list. And we're not talking about my sexual exploits at the moment. I'll talk about them later, just not at this particular second. We've got the Smiths.
You
Now-
see, the thing with the Smiths,
They had Morrissey in it, and Morrissey's a cunt.
exactly that. The problem with the Smiths is Morrissey. But, that aside, they are a good band.
But
They are a very good band. They are a quintessential band. But Morrissey just ruins everything.
that is my biggest
Like,
thing.
how do you gag someone and still allow them to be your vocalist? I feel like they need to
Akuma
figure that out.
has videos I've seen that demonstrate how.
So, can we put you in charge of just dealing with the Morrissey situation?
But then I would have to be around Morrissey, and no, the pretentiousness alone would put no, absolutely not.
Okay, now,
Oh God,
okay,
imagine
where would
being
you
around
put them?
Morrissey.
Now, without Morrissey, cutting that out, where would you put
Without
them?
Morrissey, excellent.
Okay, how many ranks does Morrissey bring them down?
I would
Bad.
say I would. I would put them in good, but
Uh,
only because Morrissey brings them down from excellent.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Like, what is the Morrissey factor?
The Morrissey factor is a -2.
So you from excellent to average?
No, I don't think you can call the Smiths average though.
Hmm.
Like they're.
But Morrissey brings it down.
Yeah, it just
But the rest of the band brings them up.
Yeah,
so we
but
can
the
average out at good.
Okay.
I feel like it's unfair to put them as average because they are an iconic band.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even if Morrissey.
Is an absolute fucking cockstain.
Oh, and he gets worse with age as well.
And
Like,
he
I read-
just
I-
won't shut up.
I read his autobiography and it was one of the most painful
Why?
experiences of my life. I don't know. I had nothing else to read. I thought it would be
Do
good.
you have do
He
do you-
talks so much about streets and neighborhoods. So much. He just keeps going on about streets. The entire book.
All right.
It's terrible. It made me a worse person.
Yeah. Now, this is a band I have not heard of. Yola Tango. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yellow
you are.
Tango.
Yola Tango.
I don't know their music except my what do you call the person that like makes you work out? Personal trainer. Was obsessed with them. And that is all I know about them.
What do you call the person that causes you pain and doesn't even get you off? Oh yeah, personal trainer.
Dom?
Yeah. I mean, technically, they are the Dom of fitness.
And technically,
But
you
yeah.
pay them for this service.
True.
Okay, fine. So they're the Dom fitness
The fitness dom.
prostitute. There we go.
All right,
They're
but-
financial fitness doms.
Oh god, I don't understand
Professional.
Findom. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
A what?
There's a type of domination called Findom, which is literally you give the dominating person your bank account details. And
not fuck.
It's fun.
No.
Never over my dead body.
Oh no! Not oh no! I'm talking about. I'm talking about things from the other way.
Oh, you have. The
are you? Oh, okay. Like that, I could get behind. I think someone should give me the thing.
Fuck that. Details. Fuck you. No, this is just a personal thing. I don't feel comfortable with anyone else having like my info for that kind of thing.
Never. Like in this day and age.
People are just too stupid for it, and guess what? Stupid people and their money are easily parted, and I'll be more than happy to assist with that.
Yeah, I feel like if I could be on the other side of it, like,
yeah,
for sure. This is my job now.
I honestly would feel getting back. Anyway, Yo La Tengo. I am not familiar with them, so I'm gonna have to go with y'all's opinions.
I think, well, I don't know their music. I know that they're kind of indie, shoegazy, that kind of flavor of things, but beyond that, I don't know.
Definitely average.
Okay.
Average.
Alright.
This one I have full opinions on, and I will tell you right now, excellent. And if anybody tries to even fight me on this, I will have your head on a pike.
It's okay, I agree with you.
I don't even know who Susie and the Banshees are.
Oh my god, they're amazing.
I grew up with grunge and fucking hip hop.
Without Susie, there would be no grunge.
Yeah.
This is true. Like Susie and the Banshees kind of go in, like, they're there with, like, the Smiths, Bauhaus, and the Cure. Like,
Smiths, Bauhaus, Sisters of a Mercy, The Cure. You happen to have all of these great bands. Susie Sue is the priestess of a post-punk, the godmother of goth. You have this absolute powerhouse of a woman in a male-dominated industry, and every single album that she has put out has landed on the top charts worldwide.
Although very bad at keeping band members. I feel like
rotates them. Well, except for Budgie.
Well, yeah, but I mean, fuck, they're such a good band. Listen, Radio, you need to come right in your life and get some Susie.
Look, you fucking made me listen to Dion Tward, okay?
No, but that was just for pain.
Yeah.
Susie is for pleasure.
Look, if
I actually don't think you would like them.
If I want pain, I'll just give Akuma my credit card.
No, I would be in pain because you don't have anything.
Yeah, we already know that.
But yeah, Susie and the Banshees, you do need to listen to them. You won't like them, but you do need to listen to them.
All right, I think that's the Wipers. That's how I'm reading it.
I think that says Wipers. I've never heard of that before.
Neither have I.
They're mid-tier.
Like bad or like same as Yo La Tengo?
Yo La Tengo.
Okay. I'm not like super familiar with them. Now this is one I've heard of. I've listened to a few of their songs. I think I enjoy them, but I'm not sure like their catalog. I love their name though. Godspeed, Black Emperor.
Black Emperor. They're good, but they definitely take a certain mood. Like they're like instrumental. Like I kind of compare them to like 65 Days of Static, but better. Like they had that one album about like raise your fists or something about a fist, which I think was like 4 songs. Each song is like 20 minutes long.
Excuse me?
We're fisting now? Damn,
They're
moved on
into fisting. 20 minutes a fist. Like they're definitely good. Like you would have to.
That just sounds like a good warm up.
Well,
if fisting is a warm up, then dear God.
Yeah, like what else is in store?
Well, I think Moby Huge is actually a useful thing if that's your warm up.
Moby what?
Yikes.
Actually, I take it back.
I cannot look that up on stream.
It sounds very much like something you shouldn't.
But Godspeed You, Black Emperor, I would put them in at least good. Like,
I think they deserve good. Like, I don't know much of their music outside of that album, which is called Lift Your Skinny Fists Like Antennas to Heaven.
Yeah. I remember back when I was actually like into indie rock, when I discovered like Minus the Bear, the Unicorns, Godspeed You, Black Emperor, I found like Black Rock's indie rock playlist, and it was like, okay, this is a bunch of stuff, and then there was like a lot of what'd you call it? Shoegazing? Like, you could tell the band members are just like staring at their fucking feet.
Incidentally, do you know that the term shoegaze comes from the time when Robert Smith from The Cure was in Susie and the Banshees as their tour guitarist, and his style of playing on stage, of like looking down at his feet and not like kind of almost as if he doesn't quite know that he's on stage with Susie and the Banshees, but it was like that real kind of like, I don't know, that shoegazy, that like funeral dirge sound.
It was very despondent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the sad time of the 80s.
All right. Then we got the Adolescents. I am not familiar with them. I'll be blunt, I'm not familiar with the next three.
Adolescents, definitely good. They're good.
I know.
They're not great, but they're not bad.
Okay. I am eating Takis and starting to regret my life choices. Yes, the spicy chip.
You know what? Eat hot chip, lie, live your life.
I thought it was eat hot chip, be gay, lie,
do crime.
Do crime.
Be gay, do crime.
Trans rights. All right, but you'd put the Adolescents in average?
Def.
All right, then we
also,
got... Go ahead.
Like, Sleater Kinney, the band, so nice, it's listed twice.
Where do you see... Oh,
yeah.
Here's the thing. I think this one is literally... They got re-put in because this one's like... You can't fucking see it. That's so I'm just going to put them here, like...
Except someone's gonna come in and they're gonna be like, "How did you know Sleater Kinney?"
It's like right here, motherfucker. All right, Duster.
Duster, I do not know.
Don't know them.
Neither
Never heard of her.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Definite excellent.
Very much so. Very much so.
Even I know they're fucking iconic.
But also,
just because they're iconic doesn't mean that they're good.
I know, but they're just... When you always hear about, like, those... best way I could describe it is, like, the OGs of, like, this kind of music scene. You always hear about, like, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Nick Cave is music to murder people, too. Like, if you ever want to murder someone, like, Nick Cave is your soundtrack. I mean, it's actually... kind of weird how much of their music is centered around murder. But, you know, live your life, Nick Cave, whatever you're into.
So we'll put that in excellent?
Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Because I remember there was, like, an older band that was people just absolutely fucking bag on nowadays because their lead singer is just turned into, like, a right-wing absolute fucking cunt.
We've already done the Smiths.
No. Oh, no, Sex Pistols.
Oh, yeah, but like all of the Sex Pistols are a bunch of cunts.
So
the Sex Pistols were nothing more than a boy band.
So should we just take the Sex Pistols and put them in awful now?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay, that was easy.
In the trash. Get in there, Johnny.
It's not even I don't know them. They're awful.
They were literally a boy band.
They were like a manufactured punk band.
Exactly.
Everything about that is wrong.
An equal boy band. They were a manufactured quote-unquote punk band. If you want to see a band that is truly punk, look at Chumbawamba. Because Chumbawamba sold their rights to the song Tub Thumping and used that for anti-corporate legislation.
So funny you mentioned Chumbawamba because my housemate, like while I was looking over this earlier, was kind of like peering over my shoulder. And he's like, Chumbawamba isn't on this list.
Okay.
So you're not alone. But also, like, I don't know Chumbawamba beyond Tub Thumping, which is terrible. I know.
Well, it's literally their most iconic song.
But like, also, like, the one thing I do know about them is a lot of people don't know that they are, like, more a punk band than anything else. And like, Tub Thumping was kind of like I think it was supposed to be like a satire song.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. I don't know.
Akuma, apparently you are very sassy right now.
Okay, well, guess what? Yes. Yes, hi.
I used to go to the library, high school, Trent Chumba CD. That's amazing. All right.
Wow.
Electronic.
I mean, is that a band?
I was going to say, I've never heard of them.
I don't know them.
Me neither. Hold on, I'm curious. I'm going to look it up.
All right, then we got Elliott Smith.
Oh, Hector. Okay, wait, just going back. Electronic has Johnny Marr of the Smiths and Bernard Summer of New Order.
Oh.
If anyone was wondering.
How did this one pass my radar?
I know, it feels a bit weird, right? Like, why don't I know you?
Angry doggos go bork.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I know when you were talking, I just heard a bork, bork, bork.
It's so far away. It's
oh, yeah.
My neighbor's dog.
I thought that was Arky.
No, Arky's like that. Arky's right next to me. You definitely hear that.
Oh, Akuma, you want to hear something adorable?
I can hear myself just fine.
Of course, if you've got good monitoring. But Ampersand has 2 dogs. One of them is named Arcanine or Arky.
Oh!
What's the other one named? I forgot.
Teaspoon.
Oh.
I'm bad at naming pets.
Those are fucking amazing names. What are you talking about?
Opposite ends of the spectrum!
It's like the cool Pokemon and the kitchen utensil.
Yeah.
Oh, biggest thank you. I am many people's spirit animals.
Yep. They're the ghost that gives you the lewd dreams. Well, there's many things that give me lewd dreams, but that's neither here nor there.
A stiff breeze gives you lewd dreams.
You're not wrong. But, okay. Elliott Smith.
I feel like Elliott Smith is like, how depressed have you ever been? Music.
Okay, but...
Elliott Smith is definitely excellent, though. Definitely. In fact, you know what? You probably have heard Elliott Smith. You just don't know that you've heard Elliott Smith. Because if you've ever watched any movie ever where there's a sad scene, guaranteed.
Probably.
Elliott Smith, Bright Eyes, goes either way.
I would put him at high tier good, low tier excellent.
I think definitely excellent. Like, for that kind of sad indie music, I mean, he is probably...
you would put him on par with Susie.
It's different music. You can't compare them.
But, we're doing this. Are you putting him on the same pedestal
Actually, you know
as
what?
Susie?
Yes, I am. In fact, I would even say that Elliott Smith is better than Susie. I fucking love Susie.
No one is better than Susie, but guess what? You know what? I will give you
many people better than Susie.
Hey.
Okay,
the lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch.
I can literally hear the rings coming off, the earrings are coming out, like the bracelets
I'm ready
are being
to fight,
removed.
bitch.
I am putting the Vaseline on the face because good luck connecting if you can't stop slipping, bitch.
Well, it's more if they try and swing, they're gonna be swinging up. It's the old adage. You would have to jump and swing up to hit me in the knees.
It's fine though. I can like tit slap. That's what I'm good at.
Hey.
Like an excited seal.
And then all you hear is
But what a happy sound.
But because excellent does not differentiate, I'll put it this way. You did say low tier excellent, high tier good. And you are saying excellent.
Exactly.
So excellent does not mean everyone's on the same level. Excellent just means they are an excellent band. There is obviously different tiers of excellent, but one of my rules with this is I do not do subcategories once we're in here, because as soon as you do, then you have to go and reevaluate everything fucking else again. You know what I mean?
You know what we need? We need the AC/DC of this list. Are they better than AC/DC? Or worse than
We have
AC/DC?
one. They're called Susie and the Banshees, according to you two.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like Susie and the Banshees is not a good yardstick. They're not quite the AC/DC of this list.
Okay.
You know who will be the AC/DC of this list?
The Smiths.
The Cure.
I was going to say the Smiths, because you've said they're an amazing band, just Morrissey's a fucking, could go fuck a shard of glass.
Yeah, but listen, Morrissey is fucking loud.
He is very loud. He is very loud.
You can't escape Morrissey. We need like a middle ground so we can is it worse
That's what
than
average is for, like where the Yola Tangos, the Wipers, and the Adolescents are.
We'll see how things
Exactly.
unfold.
But
we haven't even finished the first layer yet.
But here's the thing. Look at what's coming up. We've got some heavy hitters in the next couple rows. Let's be real here.
We do. And there's quite a few where we're going to be telling on ourselves.
Huh. I wonder which one.
Hey, you're looking at Evanescence. I'm looking at Avril Lavigne.
Avril's fucking great.
I mean, Avril is a Canadian treasure.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, we're on the same page. Okay, fine. No bloodshed there.
She got a little bit dumb as she got older, but spoiler, that happens to fucking everybody.
Let me tell you, Avril Lavigne came out when I was like 11, 12, and all I wanted to be was a skater boy.
Yes. Well, welcome to being
the video for girlfriend. It's like going, God damn, that is a toxic bitch.
But that's when she started going like too pop and not enough punk.
Yeah, but when you're like a boy like mid-puberty and this adorable like emo girl, like that's the best way I could describe her style when she started. It was kind of like emo punk-esque. You know what I mean?
I mean, who didn't have like the biggest fucking crush on her? Like everyone.
People who didn't
except
have fucking souls.
I didn't.
Well,
you didn't? You was.
No, I was too busy crushing over Biff Naked.
Okay, fair. But the thing is, they're not even comparable though. Like, Biff Naked is like strong, powerful, and then Avril Lavigne is like, cute, my skater boyfriend.
Which tells a lot about me and says a whole lot about you.
What can I say?
One of you goes for cutesy and effeminate, one of you goes for strong and powerful.
But why not both? You know, one of the perks of being an adult is you don't need to ever choose.
I believe that's just...
You can have your cake and eat it, or whatever the fuck they say about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish somebody would eat these cakes, but hey.
I feel like it's been a while. Has it been a while?
But then again, I don't even have cakes. Well, technically, you know what? They're not cakes. You know what? They're Little Debbies.
Maybe you are a cake, though.
I'm a snack that smiles back.
That's
so cute. I like that.
With a wink, a smile, and a swallow.
Bum, 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 bum.
Although, if you
I want a cake
my
now.
Makeup, oh no! Yeah, get some cake in your life.
I want cheesecake. I had cheesecake the other day, and it was like a fresh cheesecake. And let me tell you, I was in cheesecake heaven.
All right, another band I've never heard of, Sweet Trip.
It's a place I've been, but not a band I've heard of.
Ampersand in her 20s.
Yeah.
It's true, sand. But I am quite interested to know who this band is.
Yeah. Are you familiar with them, Akuma?
Average. Average at best.
Okay.
They're not bad.
All right. I'll just ask, looking through, is there anyone you would honestly put in bad? It's kind of like
U2. Fuck U2. Awful. Just fucking hate them. They're the worst band to ever exist. Fucking Bono and his gyrating hips. Ugh, it's like watching your parents fuck.
Well, to be fair, U2 also does an insane amount of philanthropy.
I don't give a fuck. There is not enough fucking charity work to make Bono's hip thrusts hot. Listen, there was this one time I had one too many edibles and spent the night watching YouTube music videos, and it's just scarred me. I fucking hate them.
Sounds like a you problem.
However, they
problem.
they are the best band I've seen live, so I kind of exist in this like conflict of self.
Okay, I will say this much. I'm not a big fan of YouTube. They have 2 songs that I fucking love. Hold Me, Throw Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me, and Vertigo. I really enjoyed those
Vertigo.
songs.
Vertigo. No.
I enjoy it.
I like, you know what? I liked
catchy.
it when it came out. I liked it when it came out, but then I had too many edibles one night alone.
That sounds like to
on
quote,
his gyrating
that
hips.
sounds like a you problem.
Well, to quote
Sorry to
again,
notice
it's a
a
U2
pattern
problem.
here.
Yeah, I'm noticing a pattern with the edibles and the U2.
Don't do drugs, kids. It'll ruin music for you. Just kidding. Makes it way better.
Okay.
But wait, you wanted to know you want to know awful bands?
No, I was noticing like bad hasn't even been touched. Like, is there any? Well, there's probably some that'll go, but anyway, I was just like, anyway. Sleater Kinney. I have no clue who the fuck this is.
Oh, they were like
Same.
the girl band
That
from the
me
time.
That tells me nothing.
They were like Avril Lavigne wouldn't exist if Sleater Kinney hadn't.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. Like they're very good. Some people probably say they're excellent. I don't particularly love their music, but I do recognize them as being good.
Okay. For what they helped bring.
Yeah, they're kind of in the like Pixies,
Trailblazer category.
Yeah.
Like that kind of, yeah, like.
Okay, so
I think
would you say good?
Late 80s. Good, yeah.
Akuma?
Solid good.
All right. Now, my intro to grunge. Nirvana.
Technically, weren't they everyone's intro to grunge?
Overrated.
Really?
I wouldn't say they're overrated. I think they're overplayed. I don't think they're overrated.
They're
I mean-
highly overrated. What they
If you had to pick one song to represent the 90s,
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I mean, there is no contender with that. Over to you, Akuma.
But here's the thing. You may say...
You know what? I'm not touching that.
What? Well, I'll say this much. I understand the overrated thing. Were they played a fuck ton and, have they been like evangelized to like a crazy point at this point? Yes, absolutely. With all that said, I would still put them in excellent. I also have a theory.
I also feel like part of their iconic status is due to the fact that Kurt killed himself.
That
like it added to their like
everything is manufactured though.
Nirvana weren't there? Unless I'm confused.
No, just like, Nirvana was just Nirvana was so manufactured.
Were they? I don't know.
God, look at that history. It was there were so many hands in that one. So many hands in that one, you would think that it was a Belladonna video.
Oh, goddamn. We're going that far? Are we? We're not going down the Asa Akira route.
Also,
I
Akira
just
wishes.
noticed your banners. They look so nice.
Yeah. But
Well, I mean, like your
I'll
whole
say this
description
much
area.
But from Nirvana did come the Foo Fighters.
From Nirvana came so many bands. Like, in terms of influence.
Yeah. I'm just talking straight from Nirvana because of fucking Dave Grohl.
What did Chris Novoselic, did he ever do anything notable after Nirvana?
Not really.
No. But even with all that said, I would put Nirvana in excellent for me personally.
I would put them in excellent.
Majority rules.
Yeah.
I mean, just in terms of sheer influence and how they changed music, like, you couldn't put them anywhere else, I don't feel.
All right. Okay, what I'm about to say is the name of the band. Please do not cancel me. I'm not saying anything bad. This is literally the name of the band. The Silver Jews.
How do you know they're not Jewish?
Well, I'm not saying...
And shiny.
They could be. It's just... People
It
can
is a bit of a weird
misinterpret
name.
the name.
You don't know them.
The second phrase of that as, you know. Anyway,
Well,
I've never heard of them.
Would you be interested to hear? Walnut Falcons was tossed around as a potential band name before Silver Jews was chosen. Berman, who is one of the people from the band, who was Jewish, said that the name came from a billboard he saw reading Silver Jewelry.
Oh.
And then he kind of thought that was too long. And now you know.
Okay.
Never heard of them.
You know what? Knowing is half the battle. Still haven't heard them.
Yep. No, yeah, I've never heard of them. Now, does that say New Order or Now Order?
New Order.
New Order, and they're excellent.
New Order was like Joy Division 2.0, with less sadness and more rave.
Oh, okay.
In a nutshell.
So would you say excellent?
Definitely. Actually... Okay, because we are hypothetically at some point coming to Joy Division, and I do feel like Joy Division was better than New Order, but I also don't know if they're just better because Ian Curtis
And you
died.
can't compare New Order and Joy Division. You can't. They're totally different vibes.
Have you ever seen the movie 24-Hour Party People?
Sadly.
Why sadly? It's the greatest boring movie of all time.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And also, at one point, a life goal.
Isn't that the one where Macaulay Culkin literally looks like the fucking most terrifying person ever?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like 24-Hour Party People is kind of like this.
You're thinking of Party Monster.
Thank you.
Yes. But it's like, it's basically like how, where UK... Oh, what's the music called? I don't want to say rave. But basically where like electronic music came
EDM?
from in the UK. No, before that. And like how it kind of broadly started with Joy Division. Is kind of the plot of the film.
Weird.
Are you testing them?
No, I was just saying, I was like, oh, Deftones is on here twice.
Oh shit.
I'm just going to put one
Another
here
Sweet
because
Akini.
it's like... Okay, then we got Mission of Burma.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Nope, not familiar with them. I may have heard the name, but I'm not familiar with their music. And into like
old.
4 I know quite well. Starting with fucking Radiohead.
I have some very unpopular opinions about Radiohead.
Radiohead is a solid good tier. Solid good.
I mean, they're probably excellent. I just could not give a fuck about Radiohead.
They are on a level of Nirvana for evangelicism. I'm well aware I mispronounced that, but you get what I was going for.
I would say even like more so. The way people go on about Radiohead.
Yeah.
It's
like,
they're so tedious.
It's like, okay, I'll put it simply. House party. Douche bro brings out a guitar. What is
here
he
comes
playing?
Creep.
Is he playing Creep or Wonderwall?
One of the two, guaranteed.
One
or
of the
something
two,
by
guaranteed.
Sublime.
Or Sublime, fuck. Early in the morning.
Listen, dudes with guitars ruined Sublime for me. There was a period where every long hair...
Dudes with guitars at a party. First of all, who the fuck brings a guitar to a party?
Some guy who wants to
Dudes
be the
with
music
long
bro.
hair. Also, I have a question. What's a Wonderwall?
Seriously?
Yeah, what the fuck is a Wonderwall?
It's a song by Oasis that's very easy to learn and was probably
I know the song, but what the fuck is a Wonderwall? Like if someone said to you, "You're my Wonderwall," you'd walk away going like, "Jesus, that person's on drugs. What the fuck's a Wonderwall?" You'd have no idea.
You have a very good point.
Well, I know where my brain goes, but it automatically goes to the lewd portion, but that's just my brain.
No, that's a back wall.
They are considered the walls, though.
Is it a Wonderwall?
If only you could hit them, though.
And would you say that to someone I love? You're my Wonderwall. I mean, assuming that it's a positive
Maybe as a
thing.
gag. Had two friends who played guitar and brought them everywhere, and they both had long hair. Yep.
There we go.
No, because...
Yes. You know what? A Wonderwall is just another name for a glory
hole. Thank you,
really?
biggest. Yes.
Speaking of glory holes, I am going to segue. There is a movie coming out called Glorious. Lovecraftian glory hole. That's all I'm gonna say.
My penis just shrank away in fear.
It's amazing. Holy shit. And it is a thing. And it is a serious movie. And
This reminds me of the people that lay the alien eggs. Like that kind of fetish.
Okay, speaking of weird fetishes.
I mean, kind of cool.
Hey, at least it's not fucking bug catchers.
What? Actually, never mind.
I did
not ask what.
No.
I take it back.
No.
I take it back. Okay, but someone DM me because I want to know.
Absolutely no.
Do you want me to DM you? I can explain it. It's not nice, but I can explain it. Hang on.
Okay, DM me later. I'm very fucking curious.
No.
I feel like I'm about to be horrified. Here it comes.
Yes.
Why? No, why?
People are fucking weird.
No. Do they like stack though?
Yes. They just want them.
No.
Yes.
I'm never having sex again, ever. That's it. Sorry, guys.
It's like done. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Oh. What are the different types, though?
Yes, there are.
Gonorrhea is a fire type.
I feel like syphilis is like a
poison.
Psychic hybrid. Because doesn't it make you go mad?
Yes, it does.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
And today on how are STDs like Pokemon.
Anyway, Radiohead. Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Because they have just been overdone, and literally every dude who brings a guitar and plays Creep is just trying to catch a handy from, one of the girls there. Or
I feel
boys.
like Radiohead fans to Radiohead are like what Morrissey is to the Smiths. Like, it would be great, except...
It's like Steven Universe fans to Steven Universe.
Steven Universe is a little microaggressive, so...
Is it? Actually, I know nothing about Steven Universe. That was a pointless question. I saw one episode once.
I follow the fandoms of a lot of stuff just before I jump like straight into it, just because I'm curious.
Oh, that just sounds like you getting cozy with like the worst part of something.
No, it's more. I was like, I see the fan art, and I'm just like, or that kind of thing. It's like, how active is this? Like, I was like, oh, Steven Universe. It seems kind of nice, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the fandom is rabid. I mean, the storylines are great. The thematics are great, but
the fandom
and also like they've taken over conventions. Every convention you go to, there's all these like jewel people or gem people, whatever the fuck they are. Millions, as far as I can see, just gem people.
Yep.
That was my introduction into what Steven Universe was. I was like, oh, these people all dressed like this.
If you can hear my fan in the background, I apologize. It's warm in my room.
I can smell the sweet smell of garlic.
All right.
And that must mean that dinner is almost ready.
Yep. All right. Next up, garbage.
Excellent.
Yep.
Garbage who are not garbage.
Shirley Manson is just chef's kiss, immaculate. You have never seen somebody who has had a cleaner record in their life.
I mean, I was going to compare them to another band, but now that you've put Cleaner Record on the table, I'll keep that band to myself.
Smart move.
All right.
I was going to say, Hole the Better.
Oh, shit.
Hole's on this list. Hole is on this list.
Oh dear, I guess we'll have to create a new
yeah. You're going to have to pay the fucking piper in a bit.
I don't know, though.
Get to it.
Yeah, I forget to. We're just gonna have to stall after at Lincoln Park, just so we can't
Fuck
have
that.
the whole garbage debate.
I'll put I know where Lincoln Park is going right now.
We all know where Lincoln Park is going.
Trash.
Go fuck yourself.
If I could, I would make millions.
You can. It just requires a device,
cinematography,
cameras, and cinematography.
No,
and a good soundtrack.
No. I mean, I'm talking about like literally fucking myself.
Yeah. And we're literally talking about cinematography.
Yeah, you just gotta, find certain things, get some good camera work. You gotta get the lighting, maybe get a good filter.
You act, but filter, go fuck yourself.
Rude.
Listen here, at least I can look down and still see myself looking back up.
Yeah, I do.
It's about time.
I'm dead.
I always could, motherfucker.
Fight.
Motherfucker.
Listen, just because you're going for DILFs and I'm going for MILFs.
Hey, you know what? I just call the back of my throat the daycare.
Drop off all the kids.
Who doesn't love boneless children?
I'm so fucking horrified right now. Well, guys, it's been great. See you later.
Holy fuck.
I need to go think about my life.
Wait, you've never heard that?
No, I lived a very sheltered life up until this exact moment.
I am so
you
glad
sweet summer child.
Ugh, boneless children.
I am so glad I clipped that. Holy fuck.
Like, I just made, like, vegan chicken wings.
Akuma, would you like me to send you that clip so you could use it on TikTok?
Yes.
I'm so horrified.
I will download it after. You may have to do some cuts, but yeah. I
Just put that one in the notebook. Boneless children. Got it. Okay. I'm not sure when I'll have opportunity to use this.
Wow. Okay. Anyway.
I feel like we're all changed people.
Yes.
I feel like I had a character growth moment.
Avril Lavigne. Honestly,
solid good.
I would maybe go average because let's be honest, after the first album, things went downhill real fast.
You know what? Once you say that, yeah, average. But
Yeah,
she's she is a solid high tier average.
Well, just because, I'll put it bluntly, she came out at the perfect time with the perfect look.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was when like pop punk kind of had its resurgence, but also like in terms of
cute,
like
20,
female.
What was she, like 19, 20 when her first album came out?
I think younger. I think she was like 17.
Yeah, like.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. But then, you see.
Yeah, but it's fine because we were younger, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about.
But yeah, like I don't really know her music that well other than like the singles beyond that album. What was that album called?
I think it was Complicated, or might have just been her self-titled album.
Oh, I'm curious now. April.
We have the
Also-
internet right
also-
what?
What's up?
She dated the guy from the band. Didn't
Nickelback?
she?
Chad Kroger?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They were together for a bit.
Yes.
Eh.
Sus.
Look, okay. Hot
Look,
take.
you
Nickelback
know
is
what?
not a bad band.
Ah!
Yes, they are.
No,
yes,
they're overplayed.
absolutely-
They're
No,
overrated.
do you know where they started? Do you know where they started? And to see the
Thank
voyage they took to where they are now. Let me tell you, Nickelback started off as a Roadrunner Records band. And now they sing about photographs and sad things. And not in an Elliott Smith kind of way. Fuck Nickelback. They are worse than the meme fucking gives them credit for.
I'll put them in awful when we get to them, but I personally, they're not as bad as people make them out to be. They have been memed.
Yeah, they're worse. They're worse. They started as a metal band.
They couldn't even cut it at that.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through and just because I'm seeing some fucking absolute heavy hitters like Sisters of Mercy. Fucking.
And look, there's Nickelback.
Yeah. Tool, Fugazi, fucking Devo.
Rasmus! Oh!
Yeah.
I saw them live.
Joy Division.
Weirdly.
Oh, I hate you.
I mean, do they have more than one song? I actually say this. I do have the album that
The
has the
Rasmus?
one song on it. Yeah.
Okay, their big one was In the Shadows, right?
That was
Yes,
like the
but they-
soundtrack to one
But
summer.
they also were in Eurovision this year.
Oh really?
Are
Were
you
they?
fucking serious?
Yes!
This year. This year. They
This
didn't make a
year,
comeback.
2022 Eurovision.
Okay.
How well did they do?
They
Or is
didn't
it still
win.
going?
Okay, but all right. Anyway, Tenacious D. I'll be blunt. I fucking love Tenacious D.
They're fun.
They're fun. They're
Yeah,
silly.
but you know what? They're also musically good.
Yeah.
They're a solid, good band.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're a mood, and their music is solid.
Yeah.
I'd say they're good. I don't know if they're an excellent. I'd say they're
Yeah,
good.
I'd say they're at least a solid good, just because Jack Black as a frontman who is willing, who can, aside from fact, fucking belt it, is so goddamn entertaining.
You would not imagine that voice coming out of that body. Excuse me.
Yeah, like people think Jack Black is like, oh, he's like, character comedy actor. It's like, no, that motherfucker can sing.
But also, hasn't he done like a lot of music stuff with other people as well? Like I feel like he's done stuff with like Johnny Depp and all of that.
I'm
like he's
pretty sure.
quite versatile.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that he's also a writer as well.
Yeah, like he is multifaceted and multi-talented.
And you know he treats you right in the bedroom.
Oh,
Oh, definitely.
He looks like a giver. Like he's a boy who grew up with a bit of a paunch and was always a bit heavy, so he is fucking, his fucking
He'll
head.
make you laugh.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you're going to end up like Jessica Rabbit. He makes me laugh.
So what, like good, I'd say?
Oh, definitely good.
Yeah,
Definitely good.
Tenacious D, definitely good. For me, they're excellent just because I fucking love them, but I can understand, like, good. Oh, yeah, you know Jack Black can fucking lay it down, Biggest. Come on. All right, and then we've got a band.
Jack Black would eat that like a like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it is a death row inmate.
And he'd definitely offer you breakfast in the morning.
Also, we're on.
He would make. You know what? He would disrespect.
He would cook it himself.
He would disrespect the shit out of you the night before, but in the morning he makes you a first-class breakfast.
Yeah.
He bakes the bread himself.
He would.
Oh yeah, he's got that sourdough starter that's been in the fridge for like, 6 months. He's got it down pat. Got his starter. Got like fresh lemons and shit. Like, no, fresh oranges. Like that are in like the fucking backyard that he's had for like a decade and a half.
Do you think he keeps chickens?
I'm just remembering him showing off that night show with the kid's sax toy. That is fucking hilarious.
Huh.
All right, now we're going to Twitter for a second. A Certain Ratio. I've never heard of this band.
Oh,
wholly unfamiliar.
I thought you were talking about Twitter.
No, the band is literally called A Certain Ratio.
I've never heard of them.
Neither have I.
A Certain Ratio.
Best thing in a man, a good cook and a bit of chub, hit me up. I think you and Akuma would get along very well.
Yes, thank you. Give me a man who will disrespect me the night before, but also make me breakfast in the morning.
Like the perfect balance.
It is! Because, dear lords, I am going to be disrespecting him.
Yeah.
Hopefully not about his breakfast, though. That would be mean.
I am the balanced breakfast.
All food groups covered.
Yeah.
None of them good for you.
Oh yeah, I can actually. I'll show this quick for what Scarlett is referring to. Let me just.
Very excellent.
Pause that for a sec.
Jack, I've seen you. I've seen you in concert. Yeah. I've seen you perform. Please go see Tenacious D in concert. It's unbelievable, and you do a thing with a thing called.
Okay.
Oh my!
This is a saxophone.
Saxophone.
This is a real. You know how hard it was to find a saxophone. Could you show us the?
Oh, look how cute he is, though.
Here it is, rare as a Stradivarius. Yes, I will give you a taste.
You look so happy.
You ready? Yeah. Wow.
Yes!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, mother. Out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I want one.
He's just going all in.
Yep.
I love it.
Well, that's the thing with him. Like, here's the thing. He is such a fucking showman. You can tell with that. Like, he was just, like, his eyebrows were going for that. Even I noticed that. Like, his...
Yeah, so you gotta have his energy.
Yeah, alright. Back to some lo-fi in the background.
Yes. Well, just his energy is infectious.
Yeah. All right, we got Have a Nice Life.
Okay, bye.
See ya. I'm actually not familiar with them.
Nah.
I've never heard of them.
All right. Now, every sad girl's favorite band when I was in high school.
Hey,
Who was done so fucking dirty in the studio.
Evanescence.
Yeah.
They were done so goddamn dirty, especially Amy Lee.
Amy
Like,
Lee.
dear Lord, she was done dirty.
The history of Bring Me to Life is so tragic.
It is because they didn't need the male vocalist, but it was just shoehorned in and snuck in. And it was
But
just
also
like,
not even anyone from their band, just some guy from some other band who no one gives a fuck about. Have a dude.
I literally thought that was just like the backup guy from their band.
no!
It was just some fucking rando singer?
He was from the band, I feel like it was 12 Stones or something like that.
Oh.
But in the words of Mean Girls, she doesn't even go here.
It's the Evanescence.
But, okay, would we at least now...
Good, if not excellent.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, they're gonna be up here. I'm just like...
Although, poor judgment for, like, dating a South African dude from the band that we hate. Well, I mean,
Wait,
this is
yeah,
my personal thing.
I mean, choices?
She was going after... She went with fucking Ninja?
No, imagine that. No, she dated the dude from Seether, and he's just so depressing.
Yeah.
And I think didn't they have like a pretty toxic relationship as well? And she wrote a whole lot of songs about how he just drank too much.
Call me when you're sober.
There we go.
Yeah.
See,
And you know
Africans,
what?
we like to drink.
Yes, you know what? And the best thing is, she took lemons, turned them into lemonade, and made a mint off of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. See, never
Okay,
date people
question
from
though.
South Africa.
Do you like Evanescence or do you like Amy Lee's solo stuff?
I
Oh,
didn't know
when
she
it's
had
just
solo
her.
stuff. I didn't know she had solo stuff. I just know that
Well-
Fallen was like, because in high school I was a sad girl. And
Oh, no,
Fallen
yeah.
was
Like, their first album
peak.
was an absolute fucking banger.
and everything has been like pretty solid. Everything that has been released has been pretty solid. Their last album, it was okay.
Well,
It was okay.
For me, this sounds weird, but I know we're crossing genres here, and I know Scarlett is gonna like bust through my fucking door after I say this.
Are you about to mention Nightwish?
Yes. Wow, well done. Well fucking done. But in terms of bands with strong female vocalists, like,
They definitely brought them to the mainstream.
yeah, Nightwish was more the
Arta
metals.
is God.
I like Lacuna Coil.
Oh my
Like all
God!
those
Yes,
songs.
Senzafine is now running through my head.
It's like there's a knife at my door. It's like, do I have to lock my door? But no, it's like,
Definitely lock it. Scarlett's getting stabby.
I'm not worried. They're about as threatening as a kitten.
But I don't know. They got
Yeah,
a
I said
knife.
it. What you gonna do? I'm calling her. I'm just expecting my door to open and just be glared at. But it's not gonna happen because Scarlett's a bitch.
Scarlett's waiting in the shadows somewhere.
She's not a rogue. She can't stealth. Her stealth score is at a disadvantage with like a -5.
Oh no.
I've seen them walk.
Wow.
It's calling people out.
Well, no, I always say I have the actor and I have the observant feet.
I just have feet.
Okay,
I just heard that slam and I'm like, oh.
No, that was an airsoft. That was not airsoft. That was a Nerf bazooka fired at my door.
Yes!
No, I always say this. I have the actor and the observant feet. And that is a D&D joke for Akuma.
I know.
And probably for Q.
Luckily enough, you do not have alert.
Oh, fuck no, I don't have alert. But
I was
Evanescence...
not yawning out loud.
Yeah, Evanescence,
Sorry, it slipped out.
I would at least say is good.
I'd say they're good. They're not
Good.
quite excellent, but they are
Solid
good.
tier.
Yeah.
Solid good tier.
They're not.
If anything, they're solid good. We can all agree on that one.
They're not quite to the level of like Susie or Nick Cave, but they're still very, very good.
And I feel like, actually, I won't complete that sentence.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
That.
Finish it. Think.
I feel like because they brought so many of those kind of female-fronted metal bands, for lack of a better word, like to the mainstream, that sound became very generic very quickly.
But then again, we also had bands like Kitty.
Yeah, but Kitty's very different to Evanescence. I fucking love Kitty, but they are a terrible band. They're the best worst band I've ever loved.
Like I said, there's more than one reason I wanted to get you two for Tiermaker.
The best worst band is like going, you know what? I would, and I should be mad at you, but
you know I'm right.
Yeah, they're great, but they're bad.
They're so bad, but I love them.
I will say, and moving on to iconics of the 90s, personally. Alanis Morissette.
Oh my God! The fact that one of her iconic songs was about Uncle Joey from Full House.
Wait, what? Which song?
You didn't know this?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Wait, what? Which song?
You know her diss track.
No.
There's a lot of her songs that could be diss tracks. But I mean, the one that comes to mind is You Ought to Know, but surely not. Because that is one hell of a song to aim at anyone. But also ultimate breakup song.
Actually, You Ought to Know is about Uncle Joey.
That's
no, really, that's just.
amazing.
I think that's ruined Uncle Joey for me. Because there is so much anger in that song.
All right.
You Ought to Know is about Uncle Joey.
What did he do to her?
Right?
Fucking
it's
Dave
like, God
Coulier.
damn.
So, wait, Alanis went down on Uncle Joey in a theater. Ugh. I don't know. That's.
You know
I don't
what?
know if that's ruined things.
Good on you, Dave Coulier.
Made it better. Ugh.
The power of making somebody laugh.
Yeah. Akuma's
But
not.
she is fantastic.
Like my dad always used to say, if you can make a woman laugh, she'll listen. She'll give you a chance. That was tips from Radio Senior. Because it's like, you're never going to be the most attractive person in the room, but you can be the fucking funniest.
Biggest, exactly. Get that Gluck Gluck 9000.
Yeah. No, yeah. And also, that was... how did my dad put it? Look, your face is always going to look like concrete with cracks in it, but you can be funny.
I mean, I feel like being funny is better than most things.
Yeah.
Like it's like quite high on the criteria list.
Absolutely.
People always forget what you say. They will always remember how you made them feel. And if you make somebody laugh, they're going to remember that.
Exactly. All right, but Atlantis, excellent. I'm pretty sure there's no arguments from anybody on this.
Definitely. How else will I know how to break up with people?
Akuma?
Right there with you. Nope. Yep. Exactly. Alanis did the thing where Taylor Swift wishes.
Also, when I was a kid, like
people also remember how you made them cry. That is fair, but that's a thing with music as well. Like, you know, you look at like Elliott Smith. You know how many, as Ampersand has said, like you remember, Elliott Smith playing and you being sad girl on bed in fetal position.
But also, those are like the cathartic tears.
Yep.
It's like, have you broken up with someone sufficiently if you haven't slid down the refrigerator in the kitchen and lay on the floor with the scattered baglets, drinking wine and listening to Alanis Morissette? No. Oddly
That was
specific,
oddly
but no.
specific.
No, I was gonna say, have we just heard about one of your breakups?
At least 5 of them.
Fuck.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
You don't do things by half.
Sometimes I spice it up with REM. And occasionally a bit of Pearl Jam.
What? So you did? So you know, it's like you're thinking about this person. All you hear in the background is shiny, happy people.
Oh God, no! I don't hate myself that much. I just go straight to everybody.
No, that is where. No, if you have shiny, happy people, then that is where you are going down the road, not across the street.
Yeah, mood. All right.
Or
Doves. I have never heard of Doves.
I feel like I know one song of theirs, and it's appeared on like several soundtracks.
Oh.
So I can only think of them as like a soundtrack band.
Kuma?
No strong feelings though.
No strong feelings.
So I'd put that more in the I don't know them because, you know, if we
Yeah,
can't
I only
name
know
a
one
song.
Yeah, okay.
And now the thing to protect your head in a crash. Car seat
I can't
headrest.
read that. Good, at least.
I would agree. Good.
Car seat
For
headrest.
people who also like crying. More sad people music.
Yeah. All right. Deer hunter.
Never heard of them.
Aren't they Nazis? Possibly.
Well, then that was easy. That was real fucking easy.
Sorted that out. I mean, I could be wrong. I might have just absolutely, like, just on band name. Oh, no, never mind. Their 2005 album has a very unsavory title.
Ah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how unsavory are we talking?
It's a slur.
Oh!
If you,
Awful!
If you want, you could throw it in a DM or in the general. If because I'm just curious what the title is now.
It's...
Nope,
Okay,
type it
yeah.
out, please. Don't say it.
Well, I wasn't going to say it. I was going to... Hang on. Where's the chat?
Yeah, put it in.
This is...
No, Discord general or DM it to me. No.
Oh! Awful!
Okay, so we figured that one out.
Don't put them in the I don't know them. Put them in the awful.
Okay. Would you be offended if I deleted that message?
Please do, because if anyone like screenshots that out of context.
Yeah. Okay.
Too late.
Damn it.
Okay, but I was just like, okay, yeah. No, yeah, they're an awful. All right.
Okay, good. Good.
Now for a band that had an amazing first album and spawned, oh god, so much fucking wannabe sad boy guitarists. Oasis.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they're not a bad band.
They're not.
They're just a
but
bad feeling.
But their legacy, they spawned.
And those brothers.
Yeah. Oh my god. What?
Imagine starting a band just to like air your sibling rivalry.
The fucking it's Gallagher
Tell me
brothers,
that shit's
right?
not messy.
But also, do you remember when there was that whole thing about Blur versus Oasis? Like that was such a big thing in like, was it like the 90s, late 90s?
Blur
early
had
2000s?
one good song.
Blur had a few good songs. And also, Blur technically gave us Gorillaz.
Gorillaz. Okay, I'm glad Blur gave us Gorillaz, but Blur had, for me personally, Woohoo. I don't even know the name of the song.
Woo!
That's the
Called?
only.
Isn't it called like Song 2?
Or something like that. Yeah.
But they
I
also
have
had
no
Park
clue.
Life.
But yeah, Oasis, I'd say at least good. Minimum.
Yeah, I put them at good.
Good.
Yeah. like they're not on the level of New Order, Garbage, Alanis. No, I'm sorry.
To some people, they probably are.
Well,
but
they dropped a bit just because they're, the sad boy guitarists have brought their stock down. Yeah,
but you know what? They did have a lot of fucking #1 hits.
Oh yeah,
they did wonderfully, but dear Lord, they left a presence.
You're not wrong.
It's like when someone farts and leaves the room.
Crop dusting.
No. And this is one of those, you just had 3 fucking Taco Bell Grandes and you just let loose that fucking sulfur in the elevator and walk out.
Let's make
this worse. Let's make this worse. You chugged double brew coffee on an empty stomach, then you had Taco Bell.
You just fucking you just made of the floor that you're on into a Fallout game, cause it's like a nuclear fucking wasteland up there.
Also, I love that we still don't have a Badland.
The Badlands, also known as my back door.
Oh fuck. I'm just gonna take 2 minutes. I need to go pee again because I slammed another cup of coffee. Cool.
Well, yeah. But here's the thing: we've gotten past a lot of the ones I don't know. Now we're really getting into the ones I'm like, oh, like fucking the Talking Heads, Pearl Jam, Hole, Linkin Park, Pavement. This is the one that I think is actually going, like, okay, I know where they're going, obviously, but
duh.
I've never listened to The Cure ever. I literally have never heard.
I can't with you.
I've never heard a Cure song. Well, here's the thing: I probably have.
I can't with you.
They weren't my vibe. My vibe was fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, 9 Inch Nails, Queens of the Stone Age, Bush, Foo Fighters. Like, that was my vibe.
Yeah. Biff Naked, Hole, Susie and the Banshees, The Cure, Sisters of Mercy. Give me those.
Okay, Biggest, you're about to get a kick. You don't like Linkin Park? You heretical fuck?
I mean, Linkin Park was all right.
Okay, I will say this much. Their first album, Hybrid Theory, there is not a bad song on that album. Back to front, it is one of the best debut albums I've ever heard.
But are we talking about the band or the album at this point?
Okay. As an introduction to the band, it was an amazing start. And
they started off strong, but they didn't really do much after.
Meteora was really good.
But it wasn't as good. They were on a decline.
Well, yeah, and Minutes to Midnight was worse, but at the same time,
again, decline.
Even with that, I would personally put them in excellent.
So funny. My housemate is like, "Wow, you're really passionate about Oasis." I'm like, I'm so sorry.
No, me and Akuma were just arguing about Linkin Park.
They started off. They started off strong, but they had a decline.
You know what? I will agree with that.
They did.
First 3 albums, or 2 albums. Wait,
because it was
Hybrid Theory and Meteora were good.
No, Meteora was their 3rd album, and then they had like the weird Reanimation one in between.
Yeah, but that's like the first one. But with Spice.
But for me, like, this is how I always phrase it. Hybrid Theory is the first album I listened to, front to back, never skipping a song, just letting it play because there's not a bad song on that album.
I remember the first time I got Linkin Park. Like, everyone used to listen to them around me, and I just never got them until one night. Absolutely wasted out of my mind, lying in the back of a car in the dark listening to that album, and it changed my life.
I'm sensing a pattern with you.
Their 20s were
What?
something.
There are no patterns. There's no patterns here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's patterns.
Sobriety has never been good for music. For those who make it and those who listen to it.
Anyway,
Follow me for more life advice.
Wow! As someone who is sober, fuck you!
I mean, I'm also kind of mostly a bit sober.
For a few hours a day.
I mean, I don't drink. And you know what? Music has gotten worse. Can confirm.
her intoxicants are more of the herbal variety now.
They're medicinal.
I was gonna say, I think I'm the only one who, like, here's the thing, I don't actively, like, oh yeah, I drink every week. No. Like, but I have a bottle of fucking Hibiki on top of my fridge.
I mean, drinking's also medicinal if you do it in enough moderation.
Yeah. Fair. Hey, Cry. We're arguing about music.
Cry.
Hello, Cry.
And we're moving on to My Bloody Valentine.
Average.
You know what? There's a band I've never actually listened to in a way that doesn't make sense because I definitely should have.
Yeah, I'd say average. Like, they're not bad, but they're
okay.
Yeah, like
Weren't they quite influential? I mean, I feel like that's how I know them, as like influence to other bands that I like.
I am not familiar with that.
I could just be thinking of the wrong fucking band, I don't know.
It's a possibility.
Oh, also, Bloody Valentine is the song by that guy. Machine Gun, what's his face?
Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, now we know this.
Nerf Gun Nancy.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, but Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
I have never heard his music. I assume it's a guy, not a band. I don't know.
It's a dude, and he's trying to be a hardcore white boy rapper.
He just looks like he's.
But he's also with what's her name? Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Really?
He scored Megan Fox. I'm like,
Well,
what kind of witchcraft did you do? What did you sacrifice to what god?
because he is the
Someone wished upon a star.
well, like he is. Lol. All right, but we're getting into another band I don't know, Deaf Heaven.
Yes, biggest. Check that shit out.
Yeah, MGK is tapping Megan Fox.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
look
she
it up.
pegs him.
Yeah. But yeah, Deaf Heaven, I have never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of him.
Also, did you know that Machine Gun Kelly? Well, I mean, I guess his mom didn't call him Machine Gun Kelly, but his name is Colson Baker.
Yeah. No, Machine Gun Kelly, he was named after a gangster from the 20s.
But Colson Baker, that's like that is some white name right there.
It's more funny, like he put out, I think it was a tweet or Instagram post saying Eminem's daughter was hot as fuck. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Wait, he said that about Haley?
Yeah, I was like, congratulations. You committed career suicide.
Also, I guess she's not 12 anymore.
No,
Or
she's
however
in
old
her
she was.
she's in her 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
But
makes more
still,
sense.
I think of Haley from back in the day.
Yeah.
The fact that I even know her name, and I'm not even an Eminem fan.
And I
Yeah,
am.
like I think of her as a child. Like it seems like a weird thing to say out loud.
Yeah. No, it's understandable because for people like me who followed Eminem's career, we've literally
Who were subjected to that career.
followed it happily.
Oops. I lost the stream.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, okay, we're okay.
Yeah, no, you haven't lost the stream. This is a me thing. But don't worry, I fixed it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, getting away from MGK and Eminem. Left turn. Blur. Like I said, for me, they created.
I would say they're average.
Yeah, they created the gorillas, but they won't like
Mid-tier.
Hmm?
Mid-tier.
Okay. All right. The Clash.
You know what? I don't have very
Overrated
strong
but
opinions.
enjoyable.
Yeah, they're like, I don't really have strong opinions about them. Like, they're okay. They existed. They made some music. They made a noise.
Good or
Whatever.
average?
They probably deserve to be in good.
All right.
Ask someone else. Chat,
Right.
where do the Clash belong?
All right. Sonic Youth.
Oh. I think they... probably excellent, but my heart feels maybe good. Because, you know what? They influenced a fuck ton of bands.
Yeah.
There are a lot of bands I love that wouldn't
Lollapalooza
exist.
first like came around, weren't they always like on the card on the bill for years, and still are?
For what?
Lollapalooza. It's
I don't
like
know. That's your side of the world.
Scarlet Boo! Scarlet Boo!
Well done. But
Your
Sonic.
pun was bad and you should feel bad. That was a vicious mockery right there.
But is it a higher level vicious mockery? Or is it just
No,
one
that
before?
was cantrip level.
Ooh. Oh, you just got cantrip leveled. Oh god. Okay, but do we put Sonic Youth in excellent or good? What are you thinking?
I think
Average.
excellent. What?
Woo!
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I don't feel very strongly about them, but like, I don't know if they deserve an average. Should we go middle ground and put them in good?
Good at best, because excellent we feel strongly.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, because on like Alanis, Garbage, Nirvana, we all have strong feelings, strong opinions. Sonic Youth, we were all just kind of ambivalent.
I had very strong opinions on the Smiths.
Well, no, we don't. We like the Smiths. We just think Morrissey needs to find a glass glory hole that's shattered.
I mean, you know what? I feel like Morrissey is part of the reason I stopped being a vegetarian.
You know that's very valid.
I love how everything comes back to us just shitting on fucking Morrissey.
You know
because
what?
he
You
deserves
cannot
it.
shit on him enough.
Fair.
There is no limit to how much you can shit on Morrissey,
Now-
because there is no limit to how often Morrissey shits on us.
All right. REM.
Ooh, they are definitely solid good. Solid good. Solid
Yeah,
good.
Hmm.
but they're also like, kind of like in the same thing of like parents fucking music.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's just me, but like,
No, I was gonna say I might put him in excellent. As soon as you said parents fucking, I'm just like, yup, they just dropped a notch for me.
right? But I'm not wrong. This isn't just a me thing, right? It's
Their
definitely
legacy is amazing. Their legacy is stellar. Their
mean,
their
some would say I'm
discography is
the
great,
legacy of
but
that.
oh yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It is your parents' music, and I'm not here. Well, I'm here for it, but I'm not.
Well, you're here
But
for
can
the
you listen
DILFs,
to it?
specifically the DILFs.
Dad bod is the best bod.
But also, like, everybody hurts. What else are you gonna lie on the kitchen floor crying to?
That is sitting on, on a couch.
That is contemplating every bit of your life choices.
No, to call back to like one of the original Tiermaker streams, that is having a pint of I think you said it was black raspberry.
Which I just had some.
Shaved ice on a couch, and you are hugging that thing while watching like 12 hours of things in the jungle.
Animal rescue videos.
Yep.
Oh no, fucking Sarah McLachlan, Arms of an Angel.
No. Like,
oh my god.
No, like, I have found like 12-hour YouTube videos of like, underwater in 4K. When you
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not fuck with the water. Okay. I do not fuck with the water. Do you know what's in there? We don't even know because we've only explored 5% of it.
Yeah.
That got a snort out of
I agree.
But, like, say it's like 12 hours of like savannah. That.
Or, if you truly want to go to hell.
No.
Animal rescue videos.
No.
No.
Look, I will watch hoof trimming videos and that kind of shit like all day. I do not want to see animal rescue videos. Those
animal rescue videos played in reverse.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. Look.
Who are you? Who hurt you?
Well, life.
Not gonna lie, that is some funny shit though.
No. You're horrible.
Because you know the animal's been saved, but they put the puppy back in the hole.
No.
Oh my
You're
god.
A terrible
well,
person.
I'm gonna put you in the hole.
Listen,
rescue.
It's a dark.
Look,
it's a dark hole.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
Cry put it perfectly. Rescue hoof trimmings, great. Like, because you know the animal's getting. Yes, I'm glad everyone is on the same page that ampersand is fucked up.
Thank you, Cry.
Fuck you, Cry.
Thank you. Don't worry. I'll send you guys some videos, and you will laugh because I know you're all as fucking fucked up as I am.
No.
And we're all gonna go to hell.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
We're all gonna be. No, you're worse.
No.
Thank you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. Hit him with that fucking Uno reverse card. Anyway, back to the list. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna link this shit for you guys.
Go to hell.
And I know you're gonna laugh.
I will delete that shit.
Laugh. You say this.
Anyway,
The Jam. I don't know who they are.
The Jam. Oh, they're just. They're like, yeah, that.
They're just bad.
I think we found our first bad.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who like the Jam, but they're like very like vanilla. Like yeah, like they're just not.
They're not even vanilla. They're artificial vanilla.
Also, isn't that where like Mod Rockers come from? Didn't they make Mod Rockers?
I have no
clue.
clue.
Sure they did. I mean, just judging by the logo, like that's the Mod logo.
That would not surprise me in the slightest.
All right. Then we got Lush.
I do like Lush. But
I mean, I have a few of them.
Oh.
But I'd say average.
No, they're pretty good. I mean, they're very iconic in like shoegaze and dream pop. Like they're like the Nirvana of that genre, I would say. Well, no, I'd say Slow Divers, but they're like up there. So I think they're good.
I'm just seeing if Slow Divers on here.
They are.
Oh, good. Okay, so you'd say good?
I would say good.
All right, we've got the second row of good. And honestly, I'm surprised there hasn't been more bad and awful. But then again, looking at what's in bad and awful, understandable.
I mean, the problematic punks and the people who have the Slow album. Like, that's a pretty low bottom.
Pre-manufactured pop punk.
Also, I feel like there was something wrong about the Sex Pistols, like something like unsavory. So there's something very Deer Huntery about the Sex Pistols, but I can't remember what it is.
I mean, their entire career.
Well,
But,
I guess.
all right, we got. I'll be honest, I don't know the next 4.
I don't know Ride. I do
Neither
know
do I.
Pulp. I don't know Ado. I suppose that's Soda Stereo.
Are you familiar with any of these, Akuma?
Right.
did,
No Pulp. No Voodoo Stereo. No XTC. No.
Pulp did Common People.
Okay,
Didn't
so
they?
Ride goes here.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Pulp.
Pulp are like average, I think.
Okay.
Most people know them for like
Voodoo
Common
Stereo,
People.
you said?
Isn't it supposed to be like Soda Stereo?
I
Because it's upside down.
Oh,
I don't
Soda.
know.
I don't know them.
See,
know
I
them.
don't know them well enough to pronounce their name correctly.
So yeah.
Yeah,
And then
they're called Soda
XTO?
Stereo.
XTC.
I don't know.
I feel like I know it, but I can't remember what it is.
Same.
It's the XTC.
You're a lot bottom. Well, that's why
I mean,
that's
I
why
am the
brought them
power
in.
bottom.
Okay,
Hey,
no idea
look,
about XTC.
if I'm the top here, I gotta bring on at least 2 bottoms. You know, gotta equal it out.
You got a pillow princess and a power bottom. Take your pick on who's who.
Oh my god. You just described ampersand perfectly. I hate it, and she's probably like, what does that mean? And that's
What?
amazing.
I wasn't listening.
You
I
got
was too
called a
busy
pillow
thinking about
princess.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what that
mean-
means.
I don't know what it means, but I'll accept it because it sounds comfy.
You actually have to explain what it means. I don't know.
I'm not saying it.
I know what a power bottom is. But
I guess I'll have to Google it.
phrasing was just used that we're not familiar with. And I know Akuma just has a shit-eating grin on their face right now.
Fuck yes.
I broke Google. And I blame Akuma.
I'm back. What I meant, power bottom is the best. It's why me and Akuma have gotten along for so long. We have the same, like, butting heads energy. And we've had it since, like, what? A week?
Since
Weak.
day one.
Yeah, moo. Yep, okay. That emote is you right now, Akuma.
Yes.
I had to refresh. I didn't see the emote.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck a pillow princess is. Like,
I looked it up and I am sorry that I did.
all right.
You're welcome.
I
So
require
XTC?
XTC. I am not familiar.
I think we'll put them in the don't knows.
Or, do you know the Akuma?
The next
Nah.
5 bands, however.
Talking Heads.
Excellent. Moving on.
Seriously?
What? You don't like the Talking Heads?
I don't know them.
They're good.
You what?
Top
You
tier
don't
good.
know the Talking Heads?
Okay, would you put them in excellent?
Absolutely. No questions.
Top tier good at best.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Really? Talking Heads are better than Susie.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have to
see,
back away,
biggest
right?
nose, once in a lifetime. But also Psycho Killer. It's like the ultimate like drunk singing
Oh,
song.
days go by.
There we go.
Okay, I know the song. I didn't know the band.
Well,
No.
it's that band. But also, like, every song, they sound, like, so different. They have music for every mood.
No,
Every weird mood.
I'm sorry. I'm just hearing.
Fine,
that-
I'll give it to them, but I will not allow Susie trash talk.
I mean, I'm pretty sure even Susie trash talks.
Oh yeah, Susie talks shit all the time.
All right. Now,
I mean, no one has that dramatic eyeliner without talking shit. Whoa! Hold the fucking what?
Excuse you, back the fuck up! Back the fuck up! Back, no,
How do
no, no.
how do I unfriend you without disconnecting from the chat? Are we even friends? I don't think so.
Absolutely not. Scarlet, get him!
Thank you for the content for my stream.
Scarlet, it's stabby time. Scarlet, do the stabbies.
Scarlet, sneak attack. I will pop greater invisibility on you. You could do this.
Go, Scarlet, go. See, look, Scarlet's not replying in chat, which means she's getting the knife.
I locked my door for a reason. Anyway.
Break the door.
Scarlet.
I'm not gonna lie, like, the Cure probably, like, in my top 5. Easy.
I know.
Like, in my top 5
Quite
has
easy.
about 20 people.
Quite easy.
No, for me, it was more the fact that I knew as soon as I did that, you would finish whatever you were talking about to you fucking yell at me. Thank you.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. I went blind for a moment. Like,
there was a legitimate rage.
Like, I suddenly had, like, a religious moment in response to that. Where I was like, oh!
I was questioning our entire friendship. You know what? I can drive into Canada because I have got that enhanced ID. I can drive into Canada. I don't care how long it'll take.
I'm pretty sure you actually need a passport to cross border now.
Nope. Enhanced ID for New York. Enhanced ID for New York.
Let's start here.
Listen. Keep going up. Keep going up.
Keep going.
Keep
going. Actually, finish for once. Finish something for once.
We're back to edging. But we know the Cure is excellence.
Yes.
In fact, out of the excellence, I would say they are the most excellent so far.
Yeah, I'm not moving them top left. I'm keeping it in the order that I put them up here.
Oh no, that's fine. But I'm saying if there was an imaginary tier above that.
Thank you, Biggest. That was just like the sweetest release. Swans, never heard of them.
What? Sorry. Anyway,
Swans
are excellent. Actually, no, Swans are good. No, Swans are a very niche cup of tea.
So would you say they're at least good?
They are definitely good. I mean, they're very influential, and Jabo is in everyone's...
Back to edging?
Oh, cry. We always come back to edging.
Of course, we come back to edging and shitting on Morrissey.
Radio lives life on the edge.
I'm not gonna lie, like 6 fucking airsoft bazooka rounds hit my door. Oh, Scarlet, and make sure you pick up the bazooka rounds.
And then fire them again.
And
yes, pick them up and fire again.
I'm just
camp outside the bathroom.
While I'm doing this, I'm just gonna keep my door locked.
I mean, that's why.
Get a lock picking set.
With opinions like yours.
Fuck you. Anyway, now speaking of going from one end to the other, speaking of edging and literally opposite ends of the spectrum,
they're good.
Average at best.
Agreed.
Listen, do you know what? Do you know what Linkin Park has gifted me with? The knowledge that the show I went to, several people died. And like, I can never unthink that about Linkin Park.
Jesus.
And you know what? They didn't even acknowledge it. They just played their set and left. And you know what's worse? On top of people dying. Well, okay, maybe that's the worst one. But you know what's worse than that? They didn't even play Crawling. They came all the way to South Africa, played a whole show where people died, and they didn't even play Crawling. People didn't leave because they were like, well, obviously it's going to be in the encore set. So the whole crowd just waited around for Linkin Park, who did not come back. Anyway, that's my traumatic story in relation to Linkin Park. They're probably good. But listen,
Wow.
bands that come from any other country that isn't South Africa don't not play your most popular song.
But have you ever teenage angstily scream cried to Linkin Park?
Oh,
Of course.
crawling. In the end. I feel like the lyrics to In the End was like,
yeah.
when Cry and I used to have a guild together
Yeah.
in Guild Wars. I feel like we quoted In the End.
Oh, speaking of Guild Wars, and you have sucked in a new player in Biggest.
I mean, I sucked in a new player and then kind of immediately abandoned them.
Eh.
I do.
You literally
intend to
one
do
night
that.
standed Biggest. How could you?
You know why? Because I always intend to play Guild Wars a lot more than I do.
Guild Moors and play more?
What?
You said Guild Moors.
Guild Wars. That's just my accent.
I know, I'm being a dick.
Guild less. Guild fewers.
Yeah. All right. This hurts. I want to put them in excellent because I fucking love Linkin Park. But I will go
But we went over this. Their discography was on a decline.
And quite a big decline.
They're good. They're very, very high tier good for me.
But they're still good.
Yes. No. I understand. So we got to move the gear down.
What? No, listen. No take backsies. They're being placed and it is now set in stone.
No. Here's the thing. Okay, anyway. Courtney Love. Whole.
They're good.
Excellent.
Sure. Okay. Going far.
What'd you say?
I mean, they are excellent. They are excellent. But also very controversial.
Oh, yes. Extremely controversial. But you cannot say that Courtney Love herself and the band Hole did not pave the way for countless female front-run bands.
Also, do you know what's a load of shit? Nirvana fans, but also Nirvana fans who thought that Hole's success was based on Courtney's marriage to Kurt. I'm sorry, but Hole are a fantastic band. Way before they got together.
Exactly. Hole was around before Nirvana. If anything, Nirvana got a boost from Hole.
All right. Pavement.
I know of them, but I don't know their music. I feel like they are interchangeable with like Lush and Slowdive and those kind of bands, if I'm not mistaken.
So honestly, I put them in I don't know them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, same.
We got the Saints.
Don't know them.
Neither do I.
Meh, no.
Oh, no.
Don't know them?
Don't know them.
Nope, don't know them.
At some point, I got really
now, in
angry.
terms of iconic 90s bands, hi, Pearl Jam.
I love Pearl Jam. You know what I don't love about Pearl Jam?
Pearl Jam fans.
I don't know any aside from my mother, but in South Africa, there was a period where if you had a band, you could either sound like Pearl Jam or Nirvana. For like 2 decades. Every band that like started in this country, Pearl Jam or Nirvana.
Even with that said, I would, like, without question, Pearl Jam goes in excellent.
Definitely.
Average, but okay.
Whoa!
Gotta go.
Words.
I think I have a concussion. I read that as cum cushion. I was like, wait, what?
Also, why?
I think I have what the fuck happened? Okay, biggest.
Biggest,
be careful.
biggest, what did you have? Wait, please.
What
please
the fuck?
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, fuck.
Like that's my job, bashing brains out. I have a monopoly on it.
I thought yours was giving brain.
Well, no. I mean, I was
Luck
referencing
9000.
like just last week where I smashed my living daylights out.
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus!
Ow!
Yeah.
Be safe.
You see,
Fuck,
bathrooms. Man. Nothing good happens in the bathroom.
Nah.
That is the I'm gonna leave on this line. Head is the best. I might have a traumatic brain injury.
But one more joke.
All right.
If
Unwound.
you think you have a concussion, go to the doctor, though. Don't leave that shit.
Unwound. I have not heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Water isn't a great lubricant, FYI.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't want to think that through. Considering it ended with a concussion.
All right.
A concussion?
A cum cushion. That from now on, I can't say concussion. It's now a cum cushion.
Oh.
Thanks, I hate it.
All right.
Thanks.
Fishman's. I don't
Never
know.
heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Stone
Temple
STP.
Pilot. Yeah.
I feel like they're a band I've liked less as I've gotten older.
Same!
Or gotten soberer,
I think they're
actually.
still good. Like, I'll say that much. I think they're still good, but I do not think they're in the excellent category.
Yeah, that's fair, I think. I mean, they did have some bangers.
Yeah,
but
they had
there
some good
are
hits,
other
but-
bands. You know what? I always feel like I want to compare them to Alice in Chains, and Alice in Chains always wins.
Yeah, Alice in Chains is a lot better.
Are they on this list? They must be.
Alice in Chains? If they are, I have not seen them.
I don't recall seeing them, but it'd
Oh,
be
they're
weird
there.
if they weren't here. Ah, there we go.
Okay. Next up, we got Slow Dive.
Excellent, definitely.
I'm not
I
familiar
feel
with
like
Neutral.
Slow Dive. They're like the shoegaze band. I would say.
I'll be nice. If you're neutral, I'm unaware. I'll go by the person who knows them. Slow
Also,
Dive.
fun fact, they got their name from a Susie and the Banshees song. Everything
Good.
comes back to
Yes,
Susie.
I do now.
And the fact it's right
It all
under Susie.
And they're
Back to
aligned!
Susie.
Everything always comes back to Susie. Oh, I can't read that. Oh, it's a Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
I prefer Audio Slave.
Average.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd just be average, yeah. Like, Audio Slave would be good.
I feel bad putting them in average, but in my heart, I know it's the truth.
And I just saw what Scarlet Type, one of my D&D players, nearly died every single time they've gone to a bathhouse, which is 3 times. I think they're just haunted by a bathhouse ghost at this point. That's what that screams
Nothing
to
good
me.
ever happens in the bathroom. I mean, look, Biggest, me, all in recent times, had accidents in the bathroom.
I
this D&D player.
before I went to the bathroom, she was just known as Myrtle.
Exactly. Nothing good happens in the bathroom. That was good though.
All right. The Tubeway Army. I
Never
What?
heard of them.
never heard of them.
Oh my god, you guys. Our
What?
friend's electric. Our friend's electric. It's Gary Newman's band.
Well, Gary Newman's right there.
Yeah, but he had a solo career too.
But yeah, Tubeway
Tubeway Army, I will say they're average, but then Gary Newman gets to go in good.
Okay. Then we've got the Chameleons.
I don't know them.
Neither do
I
I.
don't think.
Same.
Gary Newman.
Good. He's fantastic.
Oh, he is top tier good, almost excellent, because the man has pioneered so much.
You should listen to Tubeway Army. It's like having 5 Gary Newmans in a band.
I'm going to after this.
I tell you what, I'm gonna probably save this and I'll send it to you as like a reference sheet.
Can you send it as a playlist? Please.
No.
I accept nothing less.
No, I can't. Well, number one, you don't have Spotify anymore, so that kind of.
But we all have YouTube.
Do you have
Surely.
YouTube Premium?
I have YouTube pirated.
No, it's just more.
Crime
are
is a
these going to
lifestyle.
be on YouTube in decent quality and like what we're looking for? You know what I mean?
Well, below your standards. But yeah, I mean, YouTube manages to
lower your
find all the
standards.
weird
That's the
shit.
reason why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it on theme.
Fuck you.
You wish.
Oh god, and the next fucking band. Oh,
You
let me tell you how
too.
much I hate them. I fucking hate them. You know what? You know what? I'll send you a video. One YouTube music video. It'll change your life for the worse. You'll be begging for a time you could go back to before you saw this video.
Is it Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me?
No. It's discotheque. There is so there are so many gyrating Bono hips.
Okay.
He like
in your
grinds in a dirty way.
In the defense of that thing, you were high as a fucking kite when you saw that.
I know, imagine if I'd been sober.
Okay, but aside from, Bono being an absolute fucking up his own ass.
Also, can we just point out that the guitarist calls himself The Edge?
It all comes back to edging.
It all goes back to edging. But what kind of person must you be
Morrissey's
to be like...
a cunt. Okay, sorry, just had to, since we were bringing everything back.
Morrissey is a cunt. But he's also a cunt. The guy who calls himself The Edge. Also Bono with his shitty ass fucking dad glasses. Those like weird like wraparound bullshit things. And then he has the audacity to gyrate on my fucking screen in the state I was in. No. Never. Fuck them. Awful.
I need to make nothing but gifs and reactions of just gyrating Bono hips just for you.
Actually,
again, it's like watching your parents fuck.
Akuma, I feel like we need to clip this and you can just duet with fucking Ampersand's rant against Bono.
Fucking hate Bono. I actually just have to message someone, the person who was there with me that night, just to remind him how much I hate Bono.
So, regardless of thing, but I can't argue against Ampersand with this. I have never heard a more succinct and solid argument. U2 goes in the awful category.
Right?
I can't argue.
There are very few redeeming qualities about U2. I don't know why they get the hype.
Their redeeming qualities are exceptionally redeeming.
Listen, I think that if you're a rich person, doing charity work shouldn't be commended, it should be expected.
To the level that Bono has?
And he's still rich. So...
You're just angry at his hips!
I'm so angry with his hips, but I just feel he could have done a bit more philanthropy.
Well, we could always do a bit more philanthropy.
Everyone could, but I don't think that rich people should be applauded for it. It should be like the standard. You rich? Cool. Give money to poor people. Dope.
Agreed.
You've done your bit.
Agreed. You've done the bare minimum.
You've done the bare minimum. Like, you have all this fancy shit. The least you can do is pay for some starving children in Africa. And I don't say this as a starving child in Africa.
Or sponsor some scholarships.
Yeah, and also another point.
Fucking Dolly Parton does it every year. She gives about like 2 to 3 million to scholarships that aren't even in her name.
Which is the way it should be. And you know why U2's music sucks? And I know this to be an objective fact. Because people talk more about Bono's philanthropy than they do about U2's music.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
And okay,
Thank you.
Like I said earlier, I like 2 songs by them. And one is Vertigo. I think it's catchy. I'll be blunt. I think it's catchy. And,
it is one of their more
and Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss
nice
Me
songs.
Because it's from the Batman soundtrack. And that video is a fucking trip.
So you like the U2 song that sounds the least like U2, and the U2 song that you have like a separate connection to that it has got nothing to do with U2. I would once again like to state that U2's music is not good enough to stand up on their own.
They're already in the awful category. We're just getting the fucking last kicks and stabs in on Bono's corpse.
Good, because he deserves it, as we know.
His living corpse.
No, remember he's literally a walking giant shit, according to South Park.
But also, can you just imagine all of that loose skin gyrating with those hips?
But you know the music video I'm talking about. I feel like when I mentioned it,
I
do.
No, I don't. I've never seen it.
Well,
anyway, on to the next band. Okay, stop kicking Bono. I'm pulling you off the corpse. Quit kicking Bono's corpse.
Let me at him.
No. I'm gonna tuck you under my arm and walk away. You're gonna be kicking like a child. Come on.
I'm just gonna take a picture of you two in awful.
Anyway, and
and you're just gonna savor that forever now, aren't you?
Yeah, because we know it to be a truth.
All right. Next band. I can't pronounce that.
Etienne.
Saint Etienne.
I feel like I know them, but I can't think of who they are.
I don't know them either, unfortunately.
I know of them, but I don't know their music.
Okay, so that for me, like, if you've heard of the band but you haven't heard their songs, I would put them under the I don't know them.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm curious to know who they are, actually, though.
The Arctic Monkeys. Weren't they like early 2000s one-hit wonder band?
They weren't one-hit wonder, but they were kind of around that like Arcade Fire block party time of our lives. Yeah, but more British.
Yeah, their name is the fucking Arctic Monkeys. If they weren't British, I'd be shocked.
Fair.
Honestly, some of these. Like... Go ahead.
Agreed.
It's just I'm looking at. You can sometimes tell when a band is from like America or Britain just by the name.
Oh yeah. Usually, if they have like a "the" in front, they're British.
Or like something like Interpol. If they're not British, I'm shocked.
I believe they are British.
They are, if memory serves.
Oh, hey, Block Party.
I find Block Party and Arctic Monkeys so interchangeable, which is terrible because I feel like Block Party is superior.
Average?
Subjective or objective? Well, subjectively, I'd put them into awful, but objectively, they're probably good.
I always say this. How did Yahtzee put it? Every review is subjective, and when people say, "Oh, I want unbiased," and I'm gonna put this simply: there is nothing on earth that exists without bias. Literally, there is one fact that exists that is, unbiased. It's people need air to breathe. That's it.
Do they?
Yes. Like.
Can we test this theory out with Bono?
No, he's filled with so much fucking hot air, it'd take like a year to squeeze it all out.
Ugh.
But I'd say average for Arctic Monkeys.
They're very generic. I feel
that's
like it probably didn't start out that way, but there was that time around like 2006 where like all bands that came out of the UK sounded like Arctic Monkeys and Block Party.
All right, next up, Cars. Not the Cars. Or is that Cars?
I think it is the Cars, isn't it?
Okay. Are you sure? Because, like, the Cars... Oh, like a K? Oh, are we fucking JoJo now? Like, for me, it's like... I'm pretty sure the Cars is, like, an iconic, like, 70s rock band.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if...
There we go.
I don't know if this Cars is the same thing.
I think it is. But it does seem like there are
it's
two
JoJo.
bands called
Yep.
The Cars.
It's JoJo. I'm just being a smartass. I just want to start playing the Pillarman song all of a sudden. Just ay 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 ay. That
Either
is
way.
a JoJo joke for people.
I don't know
Never
any
seen it.
version of The Cars.
JoJo's Bizarre. Okay, you want to talk about shows that just are a trip and a half? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But
I feel
It's
like
on
you
my
told me
watch
to watch
list,
this.
but a bitch is busy.
oh yeah, no, like I just added that. I've got fucking Jujutsu Kaisen and like Demon Slayer. I just finished Attack on Titan.
I don't watch anime.
You're still a weeb.
I'm really not.
There is literal proof.
Just because I watched a Ghibli film once.
Nope. There is literally. Okay.
Ghibli film? Whereas I am looking at my Teto, my Totoro, my Gigi. It's like going,
Akuma.
I have plushies.
One of Ampersand's friends made this when we were arguing about animated movies. It's in the Discord.
I gotta see this. Oh, yeah. That was Cry, actually.
Yeah. And yeah, you're permanently a weeb. And a JoJo.
But I do feel
Fuck you,
that
Scarlett.
this
That
is a
was bad.
mischaracterization. I don't know. I think it's quite funny. A JoJo.
All right, but I here's the thing. I don't know if it's the Cars or Cars, because if it's Cars, I don't know them. If it's the Cars, what the fuck are they doing on this list? They're a classic, iconic 70s rock.
I think they're the same band that what you're talking about, as far as I can tell from a Google search.
Oh,
They do seem out of place, though.
I was gonna say yeah, just what I needed.
It's like this band got lost.
I just want to put them in. I don't know them because they don't fit on this list. I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's
I guess
just
we'll just put them in. I don't know, just in case we're wrong.
Yeah, is that fair? Kuma?
Absolutely.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Oh my.
Smashing Pumpkins, iconic.
Yeah.
Ugh, but you know what? They have a Morrissey problem.
They
Billy
do. They do.
Billy Corgan is a bit up his own ass, but not to that extent.
I mean, Emily
I
Autumn
don't know,
wrote
I
the
don't know.
entirety of the Opheliac album just about him, even though Emily Autumn is a country
Really?
herself.
Really, again?
But Emily Autumn, terrible person.
Yeah,
Really?
I-
I used to
I'll
listen
say
to it
this
so
much.
much back in the day.
Billy Corgan is up his own ass. 100%.
Have you ever seen the picture of Billy Corgan at Disneyland? I feel like it's the most Billy Corgan photo to ever have existed.
I'm also.
I will send it to you.
I'll be blunt. I'm also slightly biased because he bought the NWA, which is a wrestling organization, and he's helping wrestlers have place to work. He's got a TV deal, So I have a slight bias there because he's a wrestling nerd.
This is Billy Corgan at Disneyland. The most fun place on earth.
Yeah, that's
it
a
gets
mood.
better with time.
Wait, is that fucking Mark Ruffalo beside him? No.
Shit, it looks like it.
Yeah.
A bit. I don't know.
I
I don't. He looks older.
Billy Corgan just looks like an egg.
But also, everyone hates Billy Corgan, and I don't think they're wrong.
I can't hate him. I think, like I said, I've got bias because he's helping out indie wrestling, and yeah,
I feel like he's the male Courtney Love of that genre.
I can actually understand.
Courtney Love has talent.
I mean, so does William Corgan these days. He's no longer Billy. He's now William Corgan.
He's Billy Corgan. He's Billy Corgan.
But yeah, ampersand. Let the record show that song direct for Billy Corgan.
The what? Which
From
song?
Emily Autumn.
I think they
Oh.
linked you a song.
Oh, right, okay. But, like, Apheliac used to be, like, an album I loved. I had no idea it was about Billy Corgan. And also I'm disappointed to know that she's a shit person, because I really liked Emily Autumn.
Oh, okay, but all that said, I still think Smashing Pumpkins goes in high tier good or at least excellent.
Definitely iconic. They're definitely iconic.
Yeah.
They're probably excellent. It pains me to say it, but they are probably excellent.
Yeah. Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness is still an amazing album.
I mean, even
Billy
the
Corgan
album
is
where they had
not
a drum
Morrissey.
machine.
Yeah. Billy Corgan is up his own ass.
I feel like I can ignore Billy Corgan a lot better than I can ignore Morrissey.
Yeah.
Nobody
Morrissey
can ignore Morrissey because Morrissey's too far in your face. At least Billy Corgan's up his own ass.
Yeah.
Where no one can see him.
I'll put it this way. You can be self-obsessed and just, be to yourself like Billy Corgan is. And then you can
but
be
he also,
self-obsessed
like, even his
fucking
band,
Morrissey.
I mean, his band members vocally hate him as well. I feel like the Smiths don't hate Morrissey as much as the Smashing Pumpkins hate Billy Corgan.
Different people
Yikes.
vibe differently.
Yeah.
Next up, Dinosaur Jr.
Oh, they're fun.
They are. I'm not super familiar with a lot of their music, but they're another one of those bands that is super influential on other bands.
I feel like, at least good.
Yeah.
At least good or average, because Dinosaur Jr. is just like, they're fun.
It's just kind of catchy. It's like, do, 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 do.
They're just like, you just have a good time.
So would that be like a high average or?
No, they're definitely good.
Yeah.
They're good.
All right. Next up, for me personally, one of the most iconic bands of the fucking 90s.
Nine Inch Nails. Oh my god. Whenever.
Excellent.
Oh my god. Excellent. But still, can we talk about when Trent Reznor took that time off to transform his entire self from that scrawny Trent Reznor to jacked Trent Reznor, and there were no progress photos. You just saw him come out, and it was just like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, look, I have a very soft spot in my heart for scrawny Reznor. Because again, I think people make fun of music when they're high.
You love the emo sad boys.
Oh, I mean the music video for Wish. I mean that moves one's soul in a very corrupted kind of way.
It moves your hand towards something.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Double clicking the mouse is important.
Oh yeah.
But also, still to this day, he has not lost any of his vocal integrity.
Oh, and I'll just put it bluntly. Oh god, I'm blanking on. Sorry about that. Just gotta move this over. I got introduced. There. I'm pulling up a discography. Oh yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Fucking Downward Spiral. I was introduced to them with Downward Spiral, which apparently was a very, very good intro.
Don't even. Ooh, I'm dropping octaves for this one. Yo.
Yeah.
Downward Spiral is one of the greatest albums ever released.
It is it is just an entire vibe. It's a mood. It is a moment. It's any kind of feeling that you have, you're gonna feel it whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And it's like it digs like real deep into like your feelings.
Because like
super deep into like those dark corners.
Linkin Park triggers things, whereas Nine Inch Nails digs them fucking out of you.
Yeah.
I am not hearing a fucking lie in the slightest. Because, like, if they had... Oh, for fuck's sakes, hang on.
Also,
So, by the way,
Nails.
I can't see chat right now because I'm trying to... Okay.
9 Inch Nails were in Twin Peaks. Like the band.
Yes, they were.
Oh,
the 9 Inch Nails.
Okay, and
I still want to do my room just like the red room from Twin Peaks, and I'm just like, oh,
such an aesthetic.
because from
it is a jarring aesthetic.
Because
love it.
Like, I'll put it this way. This is like their albums. Where are you? You're Poppy. Yeah. Did they start with Pretty Hate Machine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in That was in '89.
I know, it came out in the year I was born. In fact, I think it's something like 2 weeks older than me.
Yeah, and then in '94 they followed it up with Downward Spiral. And
Although
then
there was
and also Trent Reznor and David Bowie. Excuse me, what?
And then honestly, is this and then The Fragile. Holy fuck.
But they also had a live DVD called All That Could Have Been, which is pretty much up until the Fragile era, and it is phenomenal. Like, they do this performance of Lemur into the Great Below, and it is fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah,
it is one
I've
of
actually
the best things. Right? And it's just like this whole like visual journey that you go on. Like goosebumps shit.
No, like fucking... Yeah, I will say, Downward Spiral, Fragile. Like, I'll be honest, I like Fragile more. But here's the thing.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. That's still valid. That's still fucking valid.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's really hard to compare 9 Inch Nails because, like, each album is, like, its own very different journey.
Like, I'll be blunt, though. I didn't like With Teeth. I was not a fan of it.
I can agree with that. In fact,
like I always say this.
To me, 9 Inch Nails doesn't really exist after The Fragile. That's their last album.
They stopped making music after 1999.
Yeah, they've just been touring.
But yeah, like
there's
although
some songs
seeing 9 Inch Nails live was fucking life-changing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I would lose my shit.
Bauhaus opened for them.
Imagine Bauhaus opening for you.
I was like, my gothy heart was like, this should be the other way around. Should be the other way around. But I'm not mad at it. I wasn't mad at it.
You know what? I can agree. I mean, 9 Inch Nails has just become so iconic. But also, like, all his, like, soundtrack or like, movie score work is also pretty interesting. Like, that he's done in later life.
His work is fucking solid. And even though he's not that skinny, scrawny, hair-wind out boy, he hasn't lost his musical integrity.
Hey,
it's like his music has aged really well.
Hey, Biggest, welcome back. I hope your concussion is okay, and we're just discussing 9 Inch Nails. We're basically taking it in terms to give Trent Reznor a blowy and a handy.
Hell no, I'm giving him a rusty trombone at this point.
And Ampersand is just going pick a hole.
I was just like, you know the video for Wish? That. Whatever's going on there. I want in on that party.
All of that. What do you want? This.
Have you ever seen, I can't remember what it's called. I feel like it's called like the Broken film or the Broken movie. It was like this weird like accompaniment to the Broken Fixed album. But something happened where the camera that they'd used to film this thing ended up getting taken away by a balloon and landing on some farmer's property. And the police ended up getting called because they thought it was a snuff film. And let me tell you, having seen it, I do believe it. It is some of the most gory shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeesh.
But I mean, if you've ever seen the video to
Why does this not
Happiness in
surprise me,
Slavery,
and why does this amuse me so?
right? But I mean, if you've ever seen the video to Happiness in Slavery, it's like that, but way worse.
All right. Okay. Now, okay, pulling ourselves off Trent Reznor. Moving on.
Do we have to?
Yeah. The Replacements. I'm not actually.
They have that one song that's it's such a party jam. I can hear it
Yeah,
in my
but
head.
it's just that one song.
But you know the one I'm talking about. Is it even originally their
absolutely.
song? They also did a pretty good cover of that Billie Eilish song. But the Replacements, fuck, what's that song called? Like, I can hear it in my head. I can hear the
For
tune.
me, like, from everything, I don't remember, but I'd say they're probably average.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like, they're not groundbreaking, and I feel like the songs I do know of theirs, I'm pretty sure they're all covers.
Yeah. All right.
So that's not great.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Feel Good Hit of the Summer used to be like my theme song in a different time.
I could take them or leave them.
I'd say they're at least good. Like, they are not average. They are good.
They're good, but I don't like them.
That's fair.
Except for Feel Good Hit of the Summer. It's just such a great song.
Now
It's just naming different drugs over and over. That's the entire song.
All right. The next one, I feel, needs to go in the excellent category.
Ugh, no. What? Red Hot Chili Peppers. What a shit band.
You better. I know you're fucking.
Excuse you?
She's trolling me. I know.
I'm really not. I fucking hate Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Are you
I think
serious?
they're incredibly overrated. Yep.
What the fuck?
They're not even good.
You know how
Fucking
you
got
felt
some
about
bangers.
The Cure?
Listen. What's good about Red Hot Chili Peppers? They were on so many drugs that there's no... Like, they were on so many drugs that they stopped being good.
Hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
Listen, they had a few good albums. I wouldn't say all of them were good, because that one that...
I'm not saying all of them were good, but when 80% of...
Damn.
When 80% of your back catalog is fucking Billboard top 10s...
Okay, for like Californication and that song about road tripping with your chommies. But aside from that, name some more of their hits.
Happily.
Yeah?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, so am I. Don't Google it.
No, I'm pulling up their fucking discography.
Like Blood Sugar Sex Magic was okay. Californication, yeah, it was a good album.
Under the Bridge.
The rest,
Snow. Hey-oh.
shit song.
Other
song.
side.
That is like,
Scar Tissue. Down in California.
Give it away, Zephyr.
By the way.
those songs are mediocre.
Aeroplane.
Under the Bridge?
Under the Bridge is a good song. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But if Woodstock 99 would not have been set on fire if it wasn't for Under the Bridge.
You cannot blame that on the fucking Chili Peppers.
Yes, I can, because they handed candles to everyone in the crowd. Tell me Red Hot Chili Peppers were not to blame for that. You know what we should give all these drunk people who've had a terrible weekend? Fire. And then we're gonna play a song called Fire.
Okay. With all that said,
Average at best.
no. They are in the excellent category.
I would maybe put if I had to be objective, maybe good.
Hang on.
But I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't put them in. Don't mute me. I definitely wouldn't put them into excellent.
Hang on. Where is it? My flag has been planted.
Listen, I'm dying on this hill.
Yeah, I'm fucking sword fighting you on this hill.
We're gonna have sex outside. Okay, fine. I'll let you people with no taste decide what to do with your red hot chili peppers.
You put the cure in excellent. You got nothing to say.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't put red hot chili peppers above Radiohead. Definitely wouldn't put them above Sonic Youth. Definitely wouldn't put them above Linkin Park.
Ooh.
Would definitely not put them on the same tier as Pearl Jam and Nirvana. Think of it in context.
Sense.
Okay, you know what? We all have our Susie. You can have excellent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think this is.
You know what? This is your Susie.
Yep.
This is your Susie. You can have it. But we're grapefruiting once again.
Oh my god.
We found it! We found the grapefruit at this Tiermaker.
Motherfucker. Did I tell you about that, Akuma?
Every time I hear grapefruiting, I think of something way different.
I am not fucking a grapefruit. No.
It's probably just as terrible.
I like grapefruit juice and like grapefruits. I like them. I think they are a legit good fruit.
But you shouldn't have brought it up in the middle of a Tiermaker.
We were literally doing the fruit list of Tiermaker.
You should keep your shame to yourself. Some things are not for the internet.
We literally hit on grapefruit, the fruit, in the
No one likes grapefruit unless they hate themselves.
Or unless you use them for blowjobs.
No.
Wait, what?
You haven't seen? You don't know about the grapefruit trick?
Is this a pineapple thing?
No.
No,
this is...
No, the grapefruit trick.
I don't know the grapefruit trick.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. This may need to wait until the stream is over. I would like to keep my channel.
But I also like how biggest this or good song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers is actually by Bare Naked Ladies.
I thought it was Zucchini. No, that's for backdoor entry, biggest.
Although zucchini, what a shitty fruit. Oh, not a fruit.
It's
the
a
other
vegetable.
one. Yeah.
All right. Interpol.
I mean, some of us like to turn cucumbers into pickles.
Yeah, fair. I didn't realize.
I didn't
realize I was considered a cucumber.
But are you a pickle?
Baby squash.
Thank you. Okay, Interpol.
I feel like I really liked them when they came out.
Average to good.
They had that album that was red. It's about all I remember of them.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Orange juice. I'm not familiar with them at all.
Nope. No idea.
All right. The Fall.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, The Fall. Okay, they're average.
I don't know them.
I'll go with average then.
Fuck, I've got hiccups. I'm so sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with this now.
All right, Ween.
I feel like I recall their existence at one point, but I don't remember their music.
Henry Rollins was bigging them up, but they just kind of
Ween. They sound like vaguely related to Wheatus.
Honestly, I would honestly put them in bad. Like
really?
They're just
super don't know
like
them.
Here's the thing, they're not awful. They're not at this, but they're
not changing anyone's lives.
Forgettable because like Blur, My Bloody Valentine, Soundgarden, Arctic Monkeys, they had some hits, they had some radio play, they had like a bit of a impact.
Ween was background.
Yeah.
Not bad background, but it was just background.
Okay, that's fair.
Can I draw your attention to the fact that the guitarist and vocalist is called Dean Ween, and the other guitarist and vocalist is called Gene Ween?
Okay, then
You know what? That just almost bumped them up to a new category.
No, that puts them in average solidly because that's fucking hilarious.
I feel like they're probably not a band to be taken seriously.
Yeah. All right. Green Day.
Overrated.
I feel like they're average. I feel like they're
Mid
way
at best. Mid at best.
I was gonna say like they're. I'll just put it this way: the first half of their career, I would say excellent, like Nimrod and shit. First half, excellent. As soon as like the American Idiot area came time out, boom.
My opinion is the opposite. I much preferred like the American Idiots sort of era of their music, but I've never like loved them in the same way that everyone else did.
Like they did have some hits like American Idiot, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Like they were good, but for me, like
I mean, who hasn't cried to Wake Me Up When September Ends?
Me.
Just me? Okay, fine.
I haven't.
I haven't.
I think that you both should be more sad.
I mean, I look in the mirror every day. What more do you want from me?
It's why I treat my dick like it owes me money. It stops the sad.
Well, have you tried listening to Wake Me Up When September Ends?
Well, just the whole premise of Wake Me Up When September Ends, it's depressing. It's not saddening, it's depressing.
Yeah, like there's a difference
But when we started, like no one knew that his dad died. Everyone was just like, "Well, it's just such an emo song." I don't know why. It's just emo.
But it also had to deal with the police state that started after September 11th.
Yeah.
Wait, because how have you not listened to Green Day? How did you escape Green Day?
Biggest is not of our age group.
But American Idiot was like of the plague.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Okay, but I would say average to good. They are not excellent. They are not even.
I would say they're average. I feel like they are overhyped.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's
Are
me.
they fun? Yes, but
Oh, gross.
I'm 24, but I knew. Yeah, see, you're a babby.
But like how? That's so weird. Fix your life. Well, I don't know. It's an average time, but still. I feel like you gotta listen to Green Day just to know what people are talking about.
Well, keep in mind, they were born in 98. If you want to break that down.
So they would have been like... When did American Idiot come out? I feel like that was like 2003. You would have been like at least in primary school.
Yeah, but they probably weren't allowed to listen to that because it was like cursing and shit.
Very anti-American.
And now it's apparently me, the Breeders.
The Breeders are good. I mean, it's got the I think she's the bassist from the Pixies.
I was literally gonna say it's good. It's got the semen.
Oh God, gross! Breeders is a terrible term.
I know there is.
I mean, it's such a good term though.
It sounds dirty. It sounds.
I
icky.
know, and
yes.
I love it.
Like breeding in general.
Oh God, yes, I love that.
I mean, for animals. I said people, but I meant animals. Breeding should never be used for people.
I mean...
Woof, woof.
I mean...
No, both of you, stop it. Both of you, get out. Both of you, your time on this stream has ended.
Fuck you, it's my stream.
Not anymore, Danes.
I mean, some of us have a breeding kink. Don't kink shame me. I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
That just took me back to the alien eggs. I could totally see you being into the alien egg thing.
I think
Plead the fifth.
I think they more like the product, but they
Nah, I mean, like, you can't have one without the other.
Ugh. Yeah.
Anyway, where are we putting the breeders?
I think they're good.
All right. All right, Sumo.
I'm
not familiar.
Don't know them.
Unfamiliar.
The police. The breeders.
I feel like I don't really have strong opinions about police. I find they're very interchangeable with Genesis, weirdly.
Honestly, so I'd throw them under average.
Yeah, I mean, someone will probably get real mad about
Yeah,
that.
average,
To me,
but
they're
I don't
average.
give a fuck.
Yeah, die mad.
All right, and speaking of now,
I stayed on just for this one. I stayed after my cutoff time just for this one.
Oh shit, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, I didn't realize your cutoff.
Don't worry, I saw this one. I was like, I am staying on for the. God damn it! God damn it! Because we also have Depeche Mode. Oh, we're gonna have to do a part 2.
Depeche Mode. Yeah,
Fuck yes!
what are y'all doing tomorrow?
Joy Division, top fucking tier, excellent, amazing, 10s across the board.
Okay, so
I couldn't say it any better.
I am not. Here's the thing, I am not even gonna say a word because, listen, how much shit did I catch for The Cure? If I tried anything with Joy Division, I would get fucking instant transmissions by.
May be overrated, but the music is fucking good.
All right, now we will save this one. 11. Okay, I'm gonna save this.
I feel like we haven't even gotten halfway.
We haven't. Here's the thing.
This is
what
such
I
a
wanted.
good one, though.
Now,
This is
Akuma,
such
you
a
have
good
to
one.
duck out.
Yes, I do, because I've got game prep.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking past your cutoff time. I literally didn't realize it. My apologies.
Don't worry, don't worry. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Okay. I appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure being on here. Are you kidding me?
It was amazing arguing music with you.
That's because that while we may have similar tastes, we have opinions.
That's why.
Very strong opinions.
And I'll put a.
When it comes to music, like that's where my passion lies. It's where my strongest opinions are.
That's the thing. Also, that's why I wanted you both on. Number one, we all kind of have the same wavelength of absolutely lewd fuckers, but we also have opinions on shit, and we're willing to fight and fucking for the opinions.
Passionate in many ways.
Yes, exactly. You know, like Akuma wants to be used like a puppy and bred. What?
What?
I mean, not like a puppy, but you know,
I
just treat my back door like a fucking clown car.
I was gonna say more like a saloon door, just fucking in and out, in and out, in and out.
Damn.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Of a saloon door.
I know. I guess I can understand. You know, you don't mind a cowboy giving it a good old 8-second ride.
Oh god.
If I don't end a session with this sound while running, it's not done right.
We do have to continue this one definitely, because we still have some fucking heavy hitters in the second act.
In the second round, fuck yes.
Yep.
2 of my favorite bands are still to come.
Yeah, one of mine. Okay, but Akuma, I will let you go. And
what the fuck is Blood Sheets?
Bloodborne.
Okay, I just saw Blood Sheets and I'm like going,
It's literally the Chalice Dungeons for Bloodborne.
Okay, I was about to say, sir.
Yeah, Tool's here. Tool is right
Blood
there.
Sheets.
Biggest.
Tool is the host.
Oh, Tool is one of my favorite bands. It's one of the ones
I know I'm a
forward
tool,
to.
and I know I'm packing a goddamn jackhammer or sledgehammer, depending on how nicely
How you
asked
use
me.
it.
Yes, I know how to use it. Thank you very much.
What's the difference between a jackhammer and the other one?
Sledgehammer?
A jackhammer and a sledgehammer. But if the sledgehammer can jackhammer at the same time...
Okay. Horny person needs to get ready for their D&D game.
Yes, it is my Lovecraft game, and we are 90% done, and I just want this fucking to be done with, because Spelljammer's coming out!
Okay.
Alright, talk to y'all later. It was lovely meeting y'all. Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Make good decisions.
Or don't.
No.
No, I was quoting for you. Because you always end the streams with make good decisions. Okay, let me just shift this over.
I also have to go, because for me, it is late.
Motherfucker. I was literally about to pop to a different thing. How dare you?
Yeah. No,
Right.
my limit was about 3 hours.
Alright, that's
So-
fine. Thank
But
you. Hang on, let me
We
just get
can
back.
continue. Well, yeah, we can discuss when you want to continue. If you want to do tomorrow night or the night